and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is a Read the Colors of My Shells, where I pick like a book color. Yeah. Like I started to do, explaining what this video is actually about, which I never do. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I created a series called Read the Color, and I use this random color chooser to choose a color, and let's find out what color we're going to be talking about today. Okay, so it picked sky blue, and I picked about I think I have 10 books right here that I picked off my shelves that I want to tell you guys to go out and read that have the color sky blue in their covers. And I happen to like the stories and I want you to go read them. So first up, we have Off Track by Sloan. This is the second book in the Nashville Fury series, and it is about the coaching staff. It's not your typical sports romance. Like I said, it's about the coaching staff. He is a coach on the team, and it can be read as a standalone, but it does have a book that precedes before it, and it helps to have that sort of background, but it's not needed. This is about a different coach, and but on the same team as the Nashville Fury, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was such a fun time, and it has sexiness, it has funny moments, it has some friends with benefits, and some things that end up happening, and I was here for it and think you should go check it out. Next up, we have The Locker Room by Meghan Quinn. This started the Brentwood University, Brentwood guys, boys, drop the towel of it all right here. This is a sports romance. It is set in college, so it is semi-new adult. And this, like I said, it started the Brentwood guys, and Brentwood is a university in Chicago that produces baseball players. You go there if you want to become a pro baseball player and you're at the top of your game. If you can get in there and you can become a pro baseball player under the tutelage of the coach there. And there's a rumor that goes along with the locker room that if you take your girl there, that's the girl and you have some extracurricular times in the locker room, then that is going to be the girl that you marry. And yeah. So we have this, and it's amazing. It's glorious. There were some moments in this book that started it off that I wanted to like throw it, but overall I really love this series and I loved this book. Next, we have one of my very first amazingness into angst and love triangles and just angsty, just want to throw my bookish type books, and that is Avoiding Commitment by K.A. Linde. And I never realized that I loved angst and things so much until I read this book, and this starts off the series for the Avoiding series, and Avoiding Commitment will have you on the edge of your seat ready to like throw things, and it's back and forth, and it's just like, oh, so angsty, so goodness. I would definitely put this in new adult and think that you should go check this out, because K.A. Linde puts her foot into the series and I loved every single moment of it. But we have this pretty sky blue color, and I love it. Next, we have the first book in the Love in Everton series, which is Write You a Love Song by Fabiola Francisco. And like I said, first book in the Love in Everton series, small town romance. Everton is a small town in, where is Everton? I want to say Montana, North Dakota. It's something small, or it's a large state that has like a small population, but it's small town. It's swoony. It's amazingness. It's friends to lovers. It's a country star. It's it's so good. It's so good. And I think you should go check it out. And the beautiful blue cover is great as well. Now, this next one isn't a sky blue, but I am counting it because it has the sky in the background. It is a sky-ish blue. It's more purple probably, but I'm saying sky blue, and that is Great and Precious Things by Rebecca Yarros. This is a story about a special operator that has to come home to help his family, and in that you find that there are secrets that are revealed and brothers are warring, and it's so good. It's so good. It's found family. It's understanding the things you left behind, and I loved every moment of this book. It's gonna rip your heart out. If you're looking for some emotions, this is gonna give it to you. Then it's gonna put you back together and make you all happy and swoony, and it's just so good. So good. Next, we have Actor Age Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. I've been raving about this for like the last couple months. This is the third book in the Brown series, Brown Sister series, and Eve has snuck up and become my favorite Brown sister. Sorry, don't really care. Not sorry. I love her oh so much. She is pretty much kind of cut off from her parents because she's kind of flighty in that she doesn't know exactly what she wants to do, and she knows she wants to be great and she wants to do something, but when her parents kind of cut her off, she goes on sort of this drive and comes upon this B&B and then ends up hitting the owner, and chapter 14. That's, if you know, you know. Next, we have Forget Me Not by QB Tyler, and this is a story I did not think that I was going to enjoy. This is the special edition cover of it, so it gets to get put into this category for Sky Blue. I love it. But this is about a married couple where one of them ends up getting into an accident, and come to find out they've lost a couple years of their lives, and come to find out they were actually supposed to be getting divorced. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of amnesia story plots, but this one was done amazingly, and we have a character in here that is dead set on not giving up on what they had, and I was here for it. I sat on the edge of my seat as I read this and fell in love with these characters and the power of loving someone with your whole heart, even if you are missing part of your memory and time and things like that. I loved it so much. Next, we have just a little small, tiny bit of sky blue, but we have Taming Mr Flirt by A.M. Madden and Joanne Schwehm. This is part of their fun series about friends. Two friend groups end up hooking up into different couples, and I want to say this is the second book. I believe this is the second book in the series, and this friend, which friend is this? Let me make sure I have this correct, because I'm pretty sure this friend, they hook up, so it's the best friend of the bride's best friend. They end up hooking up, and yeah, loads of fun, lots of sexy times, and I just really enjoyed this one, and think you will too. And lastly, we have The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. This is a fave from last year, and I'm still going to be pushing this book on everyone. I love it oh so much. There's so much culture that's placed in this story, and it deals with the Maryland, DC, Virginia areas, and I loved all the culture and being able to sort of follow along because I live in that area, and I loved it. It's so if you don't know, it's about a story about a woman that is jilted at the altar by the groom's brother, and then years later they have to work together. And come to find out, the brother probably saved her from making a bad decision, but working with him could cause problems, and that is their story. So there are a few of my sky blue book covers from my shelves. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm having fun doing it. I'm having fun randomly picking colors and randomly showing you guys books that I absolutely love from my shelves with those colors. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys have read any of those books, what your thoughts on them are. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. My PayPal and my Patreon and all my other social links are down in the description box so you guys can follow me. I put out content here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sundays, you guys get the sneak peek and the full thoughts, feelings, and star ratings and Steam fans are over on my Patreon on Sundays as well for a flat fee of $8. So all that information's down there. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in another video.